and welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Raw here in this new universe. We're in our second episode of Raw. We're going to kick off with a fatal four-way women's match to crown the first ever women's champion here in the universe mode. We've got Kelly, we've got both of the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie, and we've got Gail Kim. Big things going right now. The you can look but you can't touch. The Bella twins are on their own, and of course, the Bellas being identical twins, it is difficult, very difficult to tell them apart, but lucky for us, they wear different colored clothes. So Brie will be in blue, and as you'll see in just a moment, Nikki is going to be wearing red. So that's how we tell them apart. No twin magic or sisters trying to save each other and get each other wins. No. We ain't doing that here, that's for sure. There was Brie, here is Nikki, and I don't have much else to say. Besides, we've got a show that it's been planned for quite some time. Like, I've actually been planning to start the series for quite a while. I think, like I've said before, I've had the idea for it for a very long time, years and years. But I formally started making a plan to do the series probably late 2020 as I'm recording this, almost honestly just a couple months from being a year later. It's been, so the actual like planning stage of this has still been going on for quite a while. But you see, we got Gail Kim. She is not the women's champion, like I've said, for every person who gets the honor of wearing the belt. But you know, Gail Kim is definitely going to be looking to have that actually be an honor like it was for Shelton Benjamin and not like it was for everybody else, including the dead man, The Undertaker, on SmackDown, as to close out that first episode of SmackDown. Back on Friday night, The Undertaker lost to a returning Rock. The Rock leaving Hollywood to come back to professional wrestling. Everyone getting a fresh slate here in the universe. The previous things they did in WWE do not matter whatsoever. Everyone gets a chance to start brand new. Here we are. Just like that, this Fatal 4-Way is underway. Of course, Fatal 4-Way rules apply. There are no disqualifications, no rope breaks, no countouts. Anything goes, with the only real rule being you have to win inside the ring. But you can do so by pinfall or submission. Look at Gail Kim with a springboard splash or slingshot splash over the top. It was still so early though that it didn't necessarily matter, as both Bella twins were down, as Gail Kim looking to go for Kelly, as the Bella twins fighting each other, showing that it is every woman for herself. They may be sisters and may want the best for each other, but at the end of the day, what matters most is what is best for them as individuals. And with both women in this match to crown the first women's champion here in the universe, that's a big deal. As Nikki turns to Kelly again, and Kelly and Gail Kim really focusing in on each other, as Gail Kim is definitely the standout in this match from if you've seen her wrestle from what she's done previously. She's very, very good. Well, whereas the others, they definitely still needs to work on quite a few things. But the Raw general managers saw enough in all four of these women to give them an opportunity at the belt. But maybe it's because, you know, he doesn't have a lot of women on the show to begin with, so he just wants to give everyone he has an equal shot. Seems to be exactly what he's doing. All these women just trying to go for each other and just try to see what can they do. But yeah, again, this one, I do actually have someone I would prefer to win, being Gail Kim. But I'll roll with anyone winning. That's fine. The way that I want to book, I want to take it a little bit more seriously. Oh, and Kelly. I did not expect her to be the first one to grab a weapon. Not going to get a chance to use it, though. Oh, no, Nikki. No, Gail Kim steals it from Nikki. And Nikki hightails it out of the ring. And Brie knocks the chair out of Gail Kim's hands. Oh, wait a minute. Double team on Kelly. Kelly double DDT as Nikki's got a 2x4. And Gail Kim's like, you ain't using that. They're bringing... Kelly and Nikki Bella have brought in weapons, and no one has got a chance to use them. Oh, and Gail Kim was the first one to take a shot with a weapon as Brie knocks out all three of them with that 2x4. And now Brie's the one looking for a weapon, and she's got a sledgehammer. Brie Bella using a sledgehammer on her own sister as Kelly and Gail Kim stopped each other from getting hit with a sledgehammer by focusing in on each other. Brie Bella right now is the one who seems to have the killer instinct, as that was nice of Gail to not slam Kelly onto that chair. Brie, like I said before, just then, she seems to be the one with the killer instinct. The one actually using the weapons and not just bring them into the match. But almost like a brain buster there from Nikki Bella. Now gonna try and get a pin after the chair shot from Kelly, who's just gotta pull Nikki off and be like, hey, no, 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 no. No stealing pins. And now Gail Kim going for Brie Bella. And Gail with a cross arm bar. A cross arm bar, but not going to get the job done as Brie or Nikki and Kelly were right there. What a slap. All four of these women all close together, just trying to take each other out. Maybe take out multiple people if possible, as we saw Brie do with that 2x4. Oh, now look at this. Handspring moonsault. Big cartwheel moonsault. And Gail Kim has got Brie down. And Brie and Kelly are feeling it right now. Now look at that tilt-a-whirl head scissors on Nikki. And a snap mare. Oh, and Brie using the chair to just land right on top of her sister as Gail Kim using a sledgehammer on everyone here except for Kelly. Oh, but big facebuster there, grabbing her by the hair. Big slap by Brie. And now the Bella twins, the only one standing, particularly Brie, but Gail Kim shoves Brie off of her. Yeah, preferably I would like Gail to win, but again, like, I'll roll with anyone. That's perfectly fine. As I cut myself off earlier when I was saying that I want it to be a little more serious than Casual Universe in 2K19, but nowhere near as serious as Co-op Universe, which some of you watching this may not even know what that is. Oh, big crucifix. Crucifix! And Nikki Bella is the first women's champion! Crucifix came out of nowhere. And remember, no rope breaks in a fatal 4-way. And just like that, Nikki Bella, after everyone got tired and hurt because of using the weapons, Nikki Bella is the first women's champion here in Universe. Just like that. But yeah, overall, to finish the thought, that's really it. Just Casual this is going to be more serious than Casual Universe, not as serious as Co-op. And that's about it. There'll be very, very few times, if ever, that I'm ever going to change a result. I'll pretty much roll with anything. But yeah, that was the Women's Championship. Nikki Bella's the first Women's Champion. Did not think that was going to happen, actually. The Bellators are rated pretty low in this game. But here we go. Our next match is going to be not U.S. title. It is not for the U.S. title, but William Regal will be going one-on-one with Mark Henry. And now this match is underway. Like I said before, it is Mark Henry versus the new U.S. champion, William Regal. Regal won that title last week on Raw by defeating Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio in a triple threat match. And Regal looked pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. But he's going up against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Henry was unsuccessful in the Battle Royal in the over-the-top Battle Royal last week, as were other big men, Kane and Big Show. As that match, that Battle Royal came down to Kane and Edge was able to get Kane up and over the top rope and to the floor to win the match. Now, Edge, I can confirm, Edge will actually be going one-on-one right after this match with someone who lost in last week's main event. He'll be going one-on-one with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And that'll be really huge. As our main event, Jeff Hardy will be going one-on-one with Randy Orton, another man who was in that over-the-top Battle Royal last week, but came up short. Of course, we had a 6th participant in that match that hasn't been named. That was one Hardcore Holly, who he desperately claimed that if he lost that Battle Royal, he would leave WWE, and he has been a man of his word, and he is no longer contracted to this company. He didn't try and just move to another show. He left, like he said. And now here we go. William Regal and Mark Henry. And Regal just lighting up Mark with the chops. Now, trying to light him up with the elbows. Just laying him in thick right now. Oh, and Mark shuts him down. Mark, he's got to use his size to his advantage. Because he's not going to outmatch wrestling ability with William Regal. When Regal playing dirty. I mean, that's William Regal's style. When he's not out wrestling you and throwing you all over the place, he'll also play dirty all at the same time. Now he's got Mark up for a shoulder breaker, showing off his own power. And Regal just like, ha 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 ha. All you people thought I was going to fly? That's not my style. And Regal, just look at the vicious knees there, but Henry able to get out the way, and now he's going to go for the legs of William Regal. But look at this. Belly to back, and he held him up there. Regal really showing the power that he has in his arsenal. And a backbreaker. Regal, he is really taking it to Mark Henry now. Oh, and look at this. T-bone suplex. William Regal is on fire. He came out with a purpose last week. Oh, and outside the ring now. Oh, and slams him head first into the floor. A mistake from Henry. Oh, and now Mark looking to take control. When he's the one slamming the head into the canvas. Got dropped again. Now Mark just spinning him around in a DDT. DDT'd him into the canvas. Oh, Regal with a small package now. He did that a few times last week. But you're not going to beat Mark Henry with a small package. Got him by the arm. And pulls him in for a big gut buster. Oh, and Regal just playing dirty. But Mark Henry going to play dirty too. Oh, and Regal just getting shoved down. Now Regal again using the striking. Able to take him down by the arm he's been working. Oh, now takes him down again. Throwing a rake of the eyes. And another DDT. Now Mark Henry really getting things going. There's a neck break from Regal. And again a rake to the eyes. Rake to the eyes, Regal can't see. And Mark is using that to his advantage, even though it's incredibly dirty. But again, back to the arms. You take out the arms, you make it incredibly difficult for Henry to grab you for that World's Strongest Slam. But Regal getting shut down. Mark Henry not out wrestling Regal, but just shutting him down every time he tried to go for something technical. Oh, and Regal, he made a miss. Oh, here comes CM Punk. Wait, what? What? Oh, wait a minute. William Regal's ally, a member of the ECW roster. Umaga. We've heard that Regal is a part of this Better Than Utopia, who are now the WWE Tag Team Champions. But why was SmackDown CM Punk out here? He's not on the Raw roster. Not at all. But clearly, there's something going on between Punk and Umaga. Or maybe Umaga was just making the save here. But Regal, while the referee was down, using that opportunity to use a weapon. And now he's just absolutely taking it to Mark Henry. Back to just throwing Mark. He didn't do it fairly. But let's be honest, he did it the William Regal way. Now small package. Got a 1, got a 2, got a 3. We're definitely going to see more about that on SmackDown, though. What was going on with CM Punk? Why'd CM Punk try to interfere? Why was Umaga here? Was Umaga only here to watch out for his Better Than Utopia, teammate and ally, William Regal? Was CM Punk even out here to take out William Regal? Maybe he was out here for Mark Henry. I have no idea. We've got some things we need answered. But we're moving on to our next match, which of course, like I already said, is Shawn Michaels versus Edge. And now, of course, it is time, like I've already said a couple of times already, it is Shawn Michaels, of course, with his best friend and teammate Triple H, going against the man who won the Battle Royal last week, the Rated R Superstar Edge. DX came up short against the Hardy Boys last week. And the Hardy Boys, I've already been told, with that win over Triple H and Shawn Michaels, are easily considered to be the top team here on Raw right now. We don't have World Tag Team Champions, but we could. And there's a solid chance that the Hardy Boys will be them. Though they will have to have another match to crown those champions, but with who, we're not sure. But as of right now, the Heartbreak Kid and the Game are out of the tag team picture. As for right now, that's all we know. We do know Edge and Randy Orton have been talking about bringing back Rated RKO. And I would love to see the debut of Rated RKO in the universe. Having known what they can do in past WWE, it'd be cool to see them back. But will they actually do that with the slate wiped clean? When Edge has already made a big impact, getting this big win in that Battle Royal, which could propel him to the world title instead of tag team titles. But first things first, all that really matters, can Edge get another win? He outlasted Hardcore Holly, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Kane, and The Big Show to win that Battle Royal. And even if it was over the top rope, that is still a big feat. Now he's in the ring with two more main event talent with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Triple H may not be actually competing in this match, but you know, if things start to go south, Triple H will step inside the ring. Whether that be to make a statement of his own or just to defend his tag team partner, we'll have to wait and see on that. But here we go. Oh, and Edge immediately starting off quick with a DDT. Perhaps trying to reopen the wound that Shawn Michaels had busted open last week. But a big enziguri. And another one. Another enziguri stunning Edge. And Michaels using it to go right into this backbreaker. Now Michaels already going to the top rope. Oh, he decides against it. Maybe he should have jumped. Oh, instead, look at this. Fireman's carry. And a knife edge chop. But Edge shuts him down. Or a fireman's carry of his own. Just launching him over the shoulder. Full mount position. He rained down right hands and headbutts. But Shawn Michaels, not with the upper hand. Completely back and forth. Into a snapmare. Throwing a low blow. Edge playing dirty. Michaels able to roll out the way. But he is feeling that low blow right now. Throwing a big spinning heel kick. That spinning heel kick. Now Shawn just laying in those elbows. But he goes to the floor. And Edge just taunting. Just trying to talk it out with Triple H. And immediately comes in an enziguri. Edge's got to learn to stop catching that foot. But again, he does. And it takes him down, raining down the right hands. Inverted atomic drop. Oh, but got caught. Dragon whip, leg screw, knocks him down. Oh, and now going for the leg. Shawn Michaels in the past has had bad knees. And that is incredibly smart strategy from the Ultimate Opportunist. And there we go. Flying forearm. Michaels to the top rope. And big splash. No! Edge got the knees up. And now going back to the legs. Just kicking right behind the knee. Oh, and a spear! He didn't put everything behind it. But a spear out of nowhere. And now Michaels, knee to the face. Knife edge chop. Throwing Edge playing dirty again. Poking the eyes. Triple H not happy. And just slamming the back of his head into the canvas. Maybe even pulled the hair a little bit too. And again, full mount position. Every time Shawn gets something going, Edge just gets in the full mount and just starts raining down the right hands and headbutts. But these two men just going back and forth here. Oh, and sweeps out the legs. And again, he's going to go for that arm. Get another neck breaker from the Heartbreak Kid. And moonsault. And just taking him down. Doing anything to get into the match. Even if it means necessarily like slowing it down. Flying forearm again. But Shawn Michaels not laying down. Look at the right hands from this man. But Edge shuts him down again. Oh no, Edge. Michaels tired of Edge being the one playing dirty. Gonna give him a taste of his own medicine. And again, gonna drop him down again. Showing him some amateur ability. And I'm gonna body slam him on the arm. The body slam normally sets up the elbow. Oh, but he did a splash first. And now, why would it? Oh, and Michaels busted open again. And again, full mount, raining down these lefts and rights. But Edge has been putting everything into it. And he is tired. And again, gonna get dropped with another fireman's carry. Does he not have the elbow in this game? I swear to God, I remember doing the elbow as a kid in this game. Oh, but Michaels now. Michaels with a modified figure 4. Now dragging him to the middle of the ring. Now look at this. He is tuning up the band. Here we go. Sweet chin music. Right into the pin. Got a 1. Got a 2. Got a 3. And just like that, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels pins the Rated R Superstar Edge. That's exactly what he needed to do. He may have got busted open again, but he is the winner. And here we go. It is Jeff Hardy, of course, with brother Matt, fresh after last week defeating D-Generation X, and Jeff Hardy. He decided to start wearing the face paint, and he's facing Randy Orton one-on-one in the main event. We just saw the Heartbreak Kid defeat the Rated R Superstar Edge, a man who is very familiar with Randy Orton, a man who Randy Orton has been talking to, potentially bringing in the team of Rated RKO, which of course is Edge and Randy Orton. And after such a big win, you'd have to imagine that the ball is in the court of one Jeff Hardy. He's got the upper hand here already because he's coming off a win. Randy Orton's coming off a loss. He wasn't even the final 2 of that Battle Royal last week. But Randy Orton, he's the Viper. He's a snake. And he is that damn good. If there's anyone who'd be able to come off of a loss and have a dominant performance, it would be Randy Orton. But will he is the question. And I just have to say, you guys probably won't know this, but so at the end of Michaels and Edge, I may or may not have accidentally signed off of the video. I may have done the outro. Again, you won't know because I'm going to cut it out, but it happened. And then I stopped the recording and I was like, wait, there's another match. There's another match. Wait a minute here. And now we have the main event. And this one I'm just letting the AI do as well. Let these two just duke it out themselves. I don't need any say in the matter. Again, I'm good with either guy winning. One thing I'm noticing, though, matches can... Oh, right away. A sleeper hold that Jeff powers out of, but Matt was distracting the referee. I imagine Jeff probably wouldn't be too happy with that, if I had to imagine. Big belly to belly there. But yeah, I've noticed like the matches can last a pretty long time, especially if you let the AI battle. As the match on SmackDown, the main event between Rock and Undertaker, I looked at the time for that match, and that match is almost 20 minutes. It is literally less than a minute short from being 20 minutes long. And that is crazy. And I don't even necessarily know if it's the AI being dumb or actually being smart. Because between Rock and Undertaker, every time that one of them tried to go for a signature, the opposing guy in the match would literally just stop them from doing the move. Not necessarily like giving them an opportunity to do it, which is realistic and smart, but at the same time, I'd have to watch the AI more, obviously, to see, is like, okay, is the AI just being really dumb? So far, no. The AI has not given off the impression of being dumb at all. But Jeff Hardy get with the upper hand here. Oh, and Randy tried his beautiful drop kick, but Jeff said, and not today. And Jeff clearly with the upper hand here. But my question is, Jeff kicks out before a count of 1, but Randy has no one in his corner. So, what does that mean? Like, how much will Matt actually get involved? We've already seen him get on the apron, distracting the referee early due to a quick sleeper hold from Randy. Will it even matter? But like I've said before in a few other episodes of this already, I'm just having so much fun with this. Part of it may be like some like weird biased nostalgia, you know, because like, again, this is the first wrestling game I've ever played. Mainly because, like, for anyone that wants to know why, despite having been a wrestling fan for even years at that point, I just, when I was growing up, my family really only let me play racing games. That's why, to be completely honest. So it wasn't until I was like, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 that I finally got a chance to play other stuff. But Randy just went face first off of the ring post, count of 5. And just like that, we've got the upper hand. Jeff Hardy's got the upper hand here, still. And again, potentially going back to the outside, we are. Or at least Randy is. No, Jeff, realizing he's got the upper hand, Randy's got to do something as he's going to get back in the ring here. Jeff taking the time to showboat a little bit. Oh, and again, trying to knock him to the floor. Just going back and forth with Randy on the apron here. Randy hasn't really gotten too much going in this match so far. But a big sleeper slam there. Just dropping him. But Jeff back up. Oh, Randy behind. And a reverse DDT. Reverse DDT. But Jeff gets the upper hand right back. Quickly going for another pin. But not even a 1. Still way too early. Not enough damage has been done. Jeff sweeps out the legs. Talking about Jeff being immune to fear, we all know that. But being immune to fear is not going to stop you. Or it's not going to help you beat Randy Orton. That does not matter at all. As Randy slowing it down and going for the legs. And of course, going for the legs on anybody is an incredibly smart strategy. It's probably the best strategy you can have, honestly. You take out the legs, I mean, you take out their ability to walk, run, and at times even stand. And if you can't stand, you cannot wrestle. And Randy really going for the legs now with a shin breaker. Using Jeff's own legs to attack. Using Jeff's own body to attack his own leg. But got him on the ropes again. Randy takes him down by the legs again. Randy very clearly has a game plan here. Gonna slam him down back of the head to the canvas first. Nice counter by Jeff. Now off the ropes. Jeff misses the chop. Randy's gonna stop himself. What a nasty elbow. And a picture perfect drop kick. And then elbows the legs for good measure, too. But Jeff keeping Randy away. Every time Randy gets something going, Jeff shuts him down. And Randy drops him with a clothesline. Now Jeff in the corner. Oh, Randy goes behind and gonna drop him to the ground again. Oh, but Jeff spins around. He's got him front face lock and drops him with a DDT, spiking the head into the canvas. Randy knows a lot about that. Rolling neck snap by Jeff now. And a spinning leg drop too. And Randy gonna take him down with a lariat. Gonna go for a quick pin now. He's got a one. And Matt on the apron. Distracting the referee again. He better be careful. But Jeff behind. Look at this. Hurricane Rana right into a pin. But not even a one. But now Jeff ground and pound. And Randy immediately fights his way out. Randy's the one starting to look very good right now. But he tried to pull Jeff back, tried to psych him out. And Jeff with a big hip toss there. Now Jeff goes behind. But every time Jeff starts to get something going now, Randy is really taking him out. And now after going for the legs, he's going back. He's going to the arms. Starting to really work him down. Trying to work all the limbs and a big step up enziguri. The step up enziguri. But Randy back on his feet just like that. Oh, and Randy got him on the rope spike DDT. The spike DDT. He's got a one. And again, Matt Hardy gets on the apron, saving his brother. And Matt Hardy, I think the referee has told Matt to get lost as Jeff shoves Randy off. Randy tried to rain down the 10 count punches, but Jeff shoved him away. Now he's the one that's got Randy in the corner. Just spinning him around. Randy fights his way out. And now into the opposite corner now. Oh, he shoves him out of the corner again. Randy behind. And gonna drop him again. This match has become all Randy Orton here. But Jeff kicks his way out of the corner. And now Randy back in the corner. Moves out the way of the spinning heel kick. Jeff fighting Randy off. Now Jeff behind. Elbow to the back of the neck. Now Randy goes behind. And Jeff goes behind. Oh, Randy lands on his feet. And a clothesline to the back of the neck knocks Jeff down. What a sequence there. And a bulldog from Jeff. Jeff pinning after the bulldog. He's got a one. He's got a two. He's got a three. And Jeff Hardy wins with a running bulldog. And Matt comes back out to celebrate with his brother. Randy Orton looks like he could have had the job done quite often. But Matt Hardy was there. He saved Jeff, and he may have been kicked from ringside. But at the end of the day, all that matters is Jeff Hardy just got a pinfall victory over Randy Orton just a week after he and his brother beat D-Generation X. What a match. What a win for Jeff Hardy. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment down below, share it on social media, do all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.